Oh boy. Look around you. The month of June is upon us. Oh boy. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. The Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. June 1st. Oh boy. Now, let's not panic or anything like that. 8-4 Alpha 3 Alpha Yankee Hotel 9. We've got start out Proptosis, okay? Hey. It's a good start. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, a Justice card that gave an Eternal Heart. What is this? What is this, May? Now, for those of you who don't know the deep lore of the series, you will probably not know that June has had consistently the worst runs imaginable. Back in June of 2024, yes, it goes back even further than that. For some odd reason, June is it can be a nightmare month for runs. I don't know why. And this video isn't even being recorded in June yet, so maybe the blessings of May will still carry us through there. But that's where the deep lore comes from for these June runs here. So hopefully we're going to be taken care of here. Curse of Loss starting off here, but Proptosis is great. Tears rate's great. Damage is great. Movement speed's on par pretty much. Shot speed's a little bit down, but with Proptosis we can do a lot of good things here. Lots of crazy synergies that we can unravel and take advantage of. So get the shop and the item room, and we get Speedball. Okay, hey, more shot speed equals increased range for Proptosis, which means that we have a better chance to get solid damage. I'm going to take the half-price Trinket Smelter here just because, even though it doesn't give us a trinket, who knows, right? We might find a good trinket that we can smelt up early. I need to make a mental note of where that Eternal Heart was, because I am not leaving that behind. So yeah, good start. I will take it. So we are still looking for another video to cross 2,000 likes, everybody, although we have a short that's very, very, very close. Ah, there it is. This is a new room here. I don't think I've ever seen this room. Wow, we get another dime, brother. We might even have enough money to roll the shop and then some. I almost picked it up there accidentally. Trinket Smelter, by the way, is an active item that will take a trinket and turn it into a passive item permanently. And that passive item, it will retain itself through all rerolls, no matter what happens. And it's one of the very few ways that you can kind of stack the deck against the house, should you get something like Missing No. The smelted trinkets, the gulped trinkets, they do not reroll under any circumstance, and it's quite good. It's quite powerful. So hopefully early on here, the Trinket Smelter can hook us up. We did smelt the lighter just now, and the lighter will set a couple things on fire, or many things on fire, or nothing on fire as soon as we enter into a room. But early on, it can be a nice little extra bit of damage that you need to kill some more annoying enemies. It can basically one-shot spiders and flies, and I'm all about that. It can light bosses on fire too, and it's really nice bonus when that happens. And Limehorn just absolutely diggity-dunked himself. We get a range upgrade and damage upgrade from Jesus Juice, and I'm all about that. So yeah, fantastic start here. Don't want to get ahead of myself now, June, but you can get Lust. Man, how crazy would it be if we were 2 or 3 for Spun already? And we are. Wow. Okay. No, I don't buy this false hope that we're being fed right now. This has got to be some kind of troll here. We're gonna get there. The other shoe has to drop at some point here, because this is way too good. Also, I don't remember where our starting room was, but I want to go into the shop anyway to go re-roll to see if we can get maybe a Soul Heart. What are you? Joker card, but that's not great for where we're at currently. Ooh. Man, I really want... there's options. 2 boss items is so much better than 1. There is a Fool's Gold there. I have no clue where our secret room is. And with this being Curse of Lost, and there's so many gigantic rooms here, it's going to be difficult with 1 bomb to figure out exactly where the secret room is. Going to the shop. Oh, the effects of the lighter right there. We get the walnut. I mean, hey, it's another trinket. Maybe we'll get lucky and we will get... Hopefully, we will get 5 cents. I doubt it from 1 Fool's Gold, but you never know. We got 2 cents. Yeah. Yeah. What we can do, though, is we can buy the Soul Heart, and if we roll one more Soul Heart, we will be able to take a Devil Deal, but now we can't. Yeah, I'll take Dark Prince's Crown here. Oh, show. As that is going to automatically activate here, so yeah, not bad. Not bad. A very, very, very strong start here. The Walnut, by the way, can turn into, I think, money if we take enough damage. But what we're most keen on right now is just getting to the next floor. Dark Prince's Crown is going to give us a very nice sort of all damage up. It's hard to describe, really. So, and it was totally free anyway. Now, us picking up that Eternal Heart is going to ruin Dark Prince's Crown immediately, but it's worth it this early on. We can enable it back again. Maybe we get something like the IV bag or something like that that can take us down back to Dark Prince Crown territory. We're going on to the question of the episode from the Aesthetic Person 77 on the Yellowstone combo episode. The question of the day was, what's the item that you despise the most? TM Trainer, 100%. It is automatically TM Trainer. But other honorable mentions, I absolutely hate IBS, as everyone knows. I think Pound of Flesh is one of the worst items in the game. Azazel's Rage is just totally useless. There's a lot of those items I could list out. Got a little gift here. Oh, wow, another dime. This is 30 cents now that's just been lying on the ground, and I mean, I will take it. What are you? Reverse Emperor card. Okay, so that gives us an extra boss item that we can do. Yeah, TM Trainer, missing no. But the absolute number one... Sorry, the mic peaked there a little bit. The absolute number one item that I hate more than anything in this world is TM Trainer. Is it a fun item? Sure, it could be a fun item. Is it a safe item? No. No. But, you know, is it wacky, crazy, kooky, nutsoid? Yeah, it's all those things. I don't know what nutsoid is, but you know, I think you kids call it lit these days. No one says lit anymore. I need to talk to Mathis about my Gen Z slang, even though he's a millennial. You know who knows Gen Z slang is those millennials. So Proptosis is going to allow us to get a nice little ambush here on, Reverse Hangman card could give us even more money. Wow, money has not been a problem at all in this run. So this turns us temporarily into the Tainted Keeper, which, as you can see right now, will produce money every time we get a kill. So we inherit the Tainted Keeper's passive here. It's better off for one of those rooms that has a bunch of spiders and flies, but hey, I'll take this. It essentially gives you at least double value for what you would have paid for a full cost. That is another dime, brother. I don't know what's going on here, but I am all for it. Wow. That's remarkable. That is 40 cents that we have found just willy-nilly like that. So looking for our item room, though. The super secret room might be there, but we only have one bomb, and it's not worth really throwing it away. Isaac's Heart's another item that I absolutely hate. Yeah, those items in particular definitely rank towards the bottom. Like, I hate Abel, obviously, because it's just such a waste of an item and also a familiar, but he's not dangerous. He's not bad. IBS is just straight up bad, right? TM Trainer is straight up dangerous and bad. But fun. It could be fun. I always say, you know, do you want to have fun or do you want to win? And TM Trainer is the very definition of that saying. You can definitely have fun with TM Trainer, but you shouldn't bank on winning. I will make it my mission to not get hit by Baby Plum today. Just to show that we can do it. Few and far between, but we can. We get a nice tiers upgrade here with Wire Coat Hanger and a floor 2 Krampus, which took a whole Soul Heart. Thank you, Bomb Bag. First bomb from Bomb Bag was a Troll Bomb. No, I'm gonna stick with the Trinket Smelter. Head of Krampus, you don't get to do that on floor 2. So what am I waiting for with this Reverse Emperor card? For something exactly like this. I'm waiting for an opportunity to skip out on a challenge room just so we can get maximum value. It saves us the time, hassle, and possibly HP from having to do a whole mob trap room. We can do this guaranteed without taking any damage, so... And we get Fate. Fate gives us flying and an Eternal Heart. I'll absolutely take that. And it's going to give us... This doesn't teleport you to the boss. This just spawns an extra boss encounter for you to fight based on the next floor that you're about to go to. It's weird this one turned red without the other one dying. A lot of odd things happening in Isaac lately. There's no way, dude. I will argue that one until the cows come home. How in the world did we get hit by that? There ain't no way. There's no way. Right as I just got saying, Isaac's been doing some weird stuff lately. That hits us somehow. I know I protest a lot of hits, but that one was some intense Isaac physics there. That was... I mean, we talk about a lot how, you know, the game just kind of makes up as it goes the hitboxes sometimes, and yeah. I mean, those of you who watched that YouTube short where the red champion, whatever I was fighting, just flies up into the air and just, you know, he has to go, his people need him, and I still got hit by something on the ground even though there was nothing there. Yeah. An Awaz rune, the Gaz rune, which we did need so we could try to preserve our Devil Deal. Let's find our shop for... No, we have Apollyon Flies. We're going here kind of half-cocked with our Devil Deal chance because we could have found a keeper, but this just allows us to just... Yeah, we use all the Apollyon Flies for damage here, and it makes this fight pretty much an afterthought. Whoa, I did not know you were still alive. Mom's coin purse, just super, super awesome. Super awesome. I think we're something that we can use Awaz rune on. We get little Remy, and I mean little Remy's good. Gives us a fully ranged attack that we don't have to worry about being... Oh yeah, all we gotta do is just line up the shot. Bingo bango bongo, got yourself a bumbo. We get just a random squeezy, and I will take that. Abso-freaking-lutely. Give me that tears up, brother. And of course the soul hearts too, that helps out greatly. The flying gonna keep us alive. That's the second one there. Bomb bag. I'm keeping count. No. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. I want to use this Awaz rune. Check the curse room. Yeah. And 2 soul hearts. All right. Let's check out the Ye olde nothing. Go back and grab the chariot card. Reverse magician card. I mean, it's more. Wait, reverse magician card. That's the one that makes you drop things. Yeah, not reverse hangman. Yeah, we want the chariot card. Or a stars card. What? Why did I think we had? No, there was a chariot card somewhere. I'm not going crazy. Yeah, there it is. All right. Anyway, but we have a teleport. That's good. Boss rush is not going to happen. And I can't help but notice we haven't seen any trinkets lately here, game. Porta Punch says, my wife and child that are very picky with bread really like low-carb wraps. They have a decent amount of fiber and protein. Tastes like normal wraps might be an idea. See, I've never been a big fan of wraps. Really. I like making turkey tacos at home. I make a killer turkey taco. I prefer turkey meat over ground beef for tacos. That might be sacrilege in some places of the world, but for me, I like turkey meat. I'm a big bird fan. But, you know, and I use low-carb tortillas for that. Oh my goodness. Spin Dizzle. Oh, I should have tapped the... Spin Dizzle. We're not leaving this floor without spin down. So, however long it takes us to get their game is up to you. Oh, mama. Now, where was that game? We are not leaving this floor without spin down die. What I thought. Pokego can go out of here. All right, let's get back down to Dark Prince's crown territory here with the IV bag. Oh, why didn't I was stupid. I should have left blood bag because that turns into brimstone. Guppy's tail, and we get void. Although no, we don't want a void spin down. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. Pokego turns into, brown nugget. We have plenty of keys, so I'll take that. Void and then the D1. We don't really want either one of those. We get Guppy's tail here thanks to Spin Dizzle. And, you know, sorry, apologies to Trinket Smelter, but hey, the game wasn't playing along today. Yeah, there's a low carb tortilla that I really like. It's called Carb Watchers. Hang on, I need to look this up because it's gonna bother me. I don't want to give you all the wrong. I will tell you exactly the name of. Yeah, it's Mission. It's Carb Balance. It's called Carb Balance. It's made by a company called Mission. Those are fantastic. You will not have any inclination of them being low carb. They don't taste diety. They taste like just a regular old flour tortilla, except it's much better for fiber and for carbs if you're watching carbs. I'm currently not watching carbs. Right now I'm doing just pure calorie deficit and making sure, you know, high protein, that sort of thing. Of course, I'm not going overboard with carbs, but if I do have like turkey tacos or something like that, I do use these every single time. So if you just Google search Mission is the brand, so Mission Carb Balance tortillas, you will see them. They come in a blue packet, and they're kind of expensive for tortillas, but it's worth it for those of you on a looking for wraps, like low carb wraps, and they taste great. So check those out. But as far as like wraps for sandwiches and stuff like that, I can't do it, man. I'm just not a big wrap person. That's another one there. I saw that. That was stupid. I 100% deserve to get hit there. Ooh, Trisagion. Now Trisagion plus Proptosis is pretty insane. We even get Diplopia here. Things are getting interesting. Oh, wow. What is happening, June? June, what's up? 73%. So, crime against humanity that we missed out on that. What does Old Bandage turn into? Let's see. Some Victor robes I wouldn't mind having, but there ain't no way in hell that we're going to be able to get a full charge here. So, we have to use Diplopia on this floor. And I will take PhD. I will take PH Dizzle. This gives us the quarter. Spin down turns into Anima Sola. I mean, we can... You know what we could do? We could spin this down into... No, it's going to spin down both of them in the quarters. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Yeah, so do that. Get PhD. We get full health. Fortunately, we got rid of the... we got rid of the IV bag. And then there was nothing in there that we cared about. Old Bandage. We have positive luck, so we might as well take it. What a run. Absolute crazy good start here for the month of June. Oh yeah, rubber cement and Trisagion. That's right. We willingly took Trisagion. Who are you and what did you do with Sinvicta? Look, Trisagion's good. It is no longer Tribadian. Especially with Proptosis, it just absolutely shreds everything. You can get up real close and personal without having to worry about them getting knocked back in any kind of weird direction. You don't have to worry about them kind of bouncing off anything. It's just a pure piercing spectral tier. Mom's ring, and every single damage up that we get is going to be worth its weight in gold. Money's kind of dried up right now, but that's okay. Can't believe the secret room's not there. Obviously, we don't need the soul converter. I take it back. It is not spectral. It can be spectral. Look, we don't need a third spin down die here, game. Okay, we can get back to 15 cents. It's fine. More money here. Now, of course, you do have to suffer from the visual doo-doo that is Trisagion, so you gotta be real careful with incoming shots. They can sometimes be a little difficult to see. Difficult to see. I do find it quite hilarious now that in every short there's at least like 10 people who either tag Alex or just reply to Alex or just leave a comment in every short that just says C now. We have a great duo dynamic here, Alex and I. That's just gonna turn into Sacred Orb. Yeah. Yeah. I think we take Sacred Orb. I'd love to get Warm Buddy, but let's go. We have the again, Boss Rush has been off the table for a while. Look at the shot speed. Trying to take full advantage of having spin dizzle right now. Spin down dice, for those of you who don't know. You don't speak sin doggy dog language. Okay, so there's a full charge in here. I'm going to leave that, even though it's going to cost us another half soul heart to go into the curse room. That singular full charge or charge key, it could be worth a lot if we need another reroll with a spin down. Another dime, dude. I don't know what's going on. This is by far single-handedly the most dimes I've ever seen drop naturally by the game in one run up to this point. It's kind of insane. We've had almost $1 of just dimes drop. Oh my god. Okay. Quad shot Trisagion. Yeah, this is this is different. We're on something different here. Super Secret might be there. No. Get the coupon. I am going to spin that down so we can get the jumper cables. I'm gonna buy this full charge just because. Our full card, which we don't need. Luck upgrade, which we do need. I think. And we should definitely go back. Let's go put back some money inside of the donation machine. It's a shame that we didn't get too much benefit out of Sacred Orb yet, anyway. Yeah, buddy. Looking good, man. Now, again, it might just be a coincidence that I'm still recording this technically in May. But May was a great month. Good birthday month. Had a lot of fun on Twitch. We've been having some solid streams, some solid games, solid runs. And this one's definitely no exception. I haven't really played too many new games. I know that there's obviously I was playing Diablo 4 for a couple weeks there, and I do what you know, Diablo 4 it falls off pretty hard after a while for me. It's a fun leveling experience, but when you get to the end game, it's just you're just trying to push numbers up by one, and it's no fun. This might be a hot take, but I like Diablo and I like ARPGs more when I can't just craft everything that I need. Part of the fun about seeing a build come together is the hunt, right? And yeah, you could do solo self-found and that sort of stuff, which, I mean, I play like that anyway. I don't like people trading with me and whatnot. But I don't... The thing about D4 was that with the Horadric Cube now, they made it to where you can just make any... You can make any unique, you can make any... you can even make mythical items, mythical uniques in there. And then it takes almost no effort at all to get your build online, and then it's like, well, now I'm just trying to go for a stronger version of what I've been doing, and then you just play one way and that's it. At least with Path of Exile, you know, yes, you can do crafting and stuff like that, but there's a lot of randomization that goes into that game. Even though I will say that the crafting in Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2 is more obnoxious. But, you know, I think the D4 expansion, I enjoyed the cinematics, I enjoyed the story. You know, I'm just waiting for a Diablo game to have, you know, Diablo in it, but we failed another percent, 68% now. You know, Path of Exile 2 has a new league. By the time of this recording, I probably would have already played it and quit again. I'm just not a big fan of Path of Exile 2, man. It's a chore. It's one of those chore games. It looks great. It plays great. It's just when you get down into it, the slow pace of it is just like, not everyone wants to play a Dark Souls simulator. A lot of people do. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people do, but I don't. We get the left hand here, which I will take. Hopefully we get some guppy pieces. I did play Forza Horizon 6. I've never played a Forza game in my entire life. This was a first for me. And I've only played a couple, maybe an hour or so into it. I didn't play much. But the game runs very, very well. It runs beautifully. And, you know, driving games have always been kind of like an oddity for me. Sometimes I really, really dig them, and sometimes I think it's just, I need combat, you know? Puberty pill. But I do like what I've played so far. It was kind of a pain to get the Xbox controller set up. Or the, not the Xbox controller, but the PS4 controller set up on the PC. No. Thank you. But once I figured that one out, it played really well. It streamed really well. Mosh Pit was enjoying it. Let's see. Old Bandage has a pretty decent chance at dropping here again. Forget Me Now turns to the Mark. No. What does Damocles turn into? Yeah. I'm going to take the Pact. I'm not going to take Forget Me Now. Yeah. Having Spin Down is just, it's too powerful. We need to see what that does in the chest. I put a call out on stream the other day for a serious game programmer who's possibly interested in starting a it's gonna be a very, very long project, but I think my next big goal in life, first it was to become an established YouTuber, which, you know, is financially independent, and, you know, we got there. Then was the house. Of course, the house is a huge one. And then after that, you know, voice acting is what I want to do, and still improving on that, still working on that. But I've also always wanted to make my own game, like direct my own game, and put together something that is memorable. How about that? Clearly, I need to hire a script writer too. But if that's something that sounds interesting to you, reach out to my business email. I always have lots of good ideas for games, but not the capability of actually seeing them into fruition. Oh my gosh. Ys Mascara, and then also Polyphemus. Yeah, so we take Ys Mascara. If we get Polyphemus, that's going to be a stupid amount of damage. We're already doing a stupid amount of damage with Proptosis. But I do have a serious game idea that I've really it's a game that I've always wanted to see happen, and no one has ever done it. I already have a name of the game picked out and everything. So I'm excited to kind of brainstorm ideas, but what I'm looking for is someone who is committed for the long term. I don't know in terms of funding or anything like that. I don't know. It'd probably in my scenario, I think I see it going like we come up with a workable demo to do a trailer or something like that, then maybe do a crowdfunding thing. That's probably the most realistic thing. I'd love to be self-funded, but yeah, your boy didn't have that kind of funding. So it would need a long-term commitment, very long-term commitment. But yeah, if you're interested in maybe chatting about it, I'd like to see resumes and all that kind of stuff. But again, as far as pay, I cannot guarantee any pay right now. Just in the brainstorming phase for this game that I want to see. And if by some miracle it does happen and I get to make the game that I've kind of had an idea on for a long time now, man, that's going to be like a life work type deal. But it would definitely be indie, and it would definitely be like all pixel art, even simpler than what Isaac is. So it would still require a very talented and very, very good expert pixel artist to do. But just to give you a rough idea for those of you who are wondering, yeah, we're gonna do Victory Lap. Second seed, Headbud Deptude. Oh, why Trisagians like that? Well, that gets us our second Guppy item with Guppy's head. Ooh. All right, left hand working the big time damage here. So it should be imminent now for us to get Guppy. We said we can actually re-roll this into Speedball and get spun too. If we just get 2 full charges. Imagine us getting Toxic Shock. No! Wait. We can undo this. We have to get 2020. We have to get 2020. Okay. 2020 completely removes the quad shot fire rate penalty. Getting 2020 here is essential. And we're not going to get it. We would need 1 more full charge. We would need 1 more full charge. Man, there's not a pill. There's not a 24-hour pill. It would have to be a charge beggar inside of the super secret room, which we have obviously plenty of bombs to do so. And we got spun. Wow, what a run, man. June kicking it off right. I'm gonna find you. Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. There you are. Really? Man, that's frustrating. Feels bad, man. Sometimes there's a full charge in here too, but man, and there's not enough enemies for us to produce another. There's not enough enemies for us to produce another charge. The only other option that we have is dropping things in the 2 room and hope that one of them rolls into a full charge. I'm willing to sacrifice my stars card for this because this is a huge, huge opportunity here. This could be a 24-hour pill, but I doubt it. But we probably have a better chance of this being a 24-hour pill than us re-rolling into something. No. There's nothing else that we can drop on the ground. Is there anything that we can buy in the store that we could drop in the ground? A tarot card. This is me going all out here. All right. Full charge one time. Oh, I tried. Damn, that sucks. Oh, it's just right there, man. It's right there. We don't have sharp. Yeah, there's no way. Okay. Well, we have full mapping at least now. Almost full mapping. Damn, that sucks. Because our tears rate would have been insane. Well, actually, it wouldn't be insane, but it'd be a lot better than what it is right now. But not that we need a huge tears up. Obviously, we've got just a boatload of damage right now. We got like a yacht load of damage. The wafer obviously is going to be our get here. I did not mean to do that. The moon. Definitely did not need to speed up, but we'll take it. Let's go. I want to preserve these charges just in case if we need spin down. I'm going to bomb my way through these. Just need the wafer. Wafer is going to give us a half damage shield. Just rounds all damage down by half heart, essentially. Yeah, it's a funny game. It's real funny. I do want Mom's Kizzle. Mom's Key, hook us up. We get 2 luck upgrades. What do you turn into? I did not mean to hit pay to play. I was just trying to walk towards it to see what it gave us, game. We're going to get Wafer, which makes us virtually indestructible at this point. So that's the reason why I save these charges here. Got the Wafer. It's going to give us a 50% damage reduction, which is massive. A range up, which I will absolutely take. Funny game. Oh my god, what just happened there? I didn't even hit them. He just died. Straight up dead. Well, there's Damocles again, in case you wanted to see it the first time. Which I didn't. We're still one away from Guppy. We have Hive Mind. Things are dying before I do anything. Unless does the lighter scale? Does the lighter scale with your damage? If so, that's insane. Because I did not know that. Emperor card. Get a Judgment card. Mama Mega. Obviously, we're going to take the Emperor card here. Yeah, it must scale with your damage. Because I do know that the Hollow was on fire. Oh my god. Okay, now we're getting We're starting to get into new territory, and what a way to start off June. Wow, sharp plug as well. That's going to allow us to use spin down whenever we want to, as long as we have the HP. Member card we'll take. Could be some interesting things in there. Card reading. Card reading would definitely speed things up. Okay, chill. We get Magic Mush, Eve's Mascara. I know I didn't go back and get the left hand again, but ooh, Soul Cane. Ultra Secret Room is probably in the L-shaped room over here. We have one. It's got to be here. No, it's not. Wow. Get the charged penny. Pick up a coin has a chance to give 2 charges. Oh my goodness. Well, we can use spin down as much as we damn well please at this point. Mom's Key, I need you to step it up a little bit here. I'm really surprised that the Ultra Secret Room was not off of there. Take me a little bit of card reading. And if you're surprised as much as I am to see June start like this, click the like button, leave a comment. Who remembers the June of death that we had in 2024? A month so bad that I had to make a public post apologizing for how bad the runs were going. This is a real thing that happened. In fact, you can still find the post on my feed, on my YouTube feed. Yeah. I would take Mom's. No. There we go. Yeah, whatever we see that shows up on the spin down counter, the tracker over there, we take. It's just ours. Unless we can't afford it in the shop, but this is quite the run here. 47.22 damage. With Trisagion, with Proptosis, which means our Proptosis is hitting even harder than that. Way harder. Yeah, we just 2-shot Fallen. Rotten Baby, and that turns into Head of the Keeper, which... we can at least go into... We can at least go into the shop. There we go, get some more money. We got some... more spin dizzle. Explosivo, nah. We do not need Explosivo here. Our damage are more than enough. Our damaging tears more than enough than what Explosivo can offer. And we get Guppy. We get the Gupster. Now we're looking at new territory here, because this is going to be an absolute slaughter of a boss rush. Like, straight up. I do love how I came all the way back. We did a reverse full clear. Normally, I would have just gone to the next floor, but... oh my gosh, Deadeye too. Good lord. Yeah, Deadeye is, oh, Trisagion backstab, though. Ooh, I think Deadeye's still better. I think Deadeye still gives us a little bit of a better chance here. Oh, now we can find our Ultra Secret Room on this floor. And we would have gotten Guppy anyway. Squeezy. Sulfur. Sulfur doesn't turn anything that we care about. Not in this run, anyway. I don't think that we've ever had a month start off with a new episode, have we? I feel like we haven't. We're in uncharted waters here. Like, we could take Maw of the Void, but things are going to die before we even fully charge Maw of the Void. We don't want a Bone Heart here. We didn't care anything about in there. We are cruising. All right, Curse of the Laws means that I don't look for anything. We just go straight to the boss. 4 Gurglings and Black Stained. Huh. Epiphora would be hilarious with this build. Almost walked out of the room. Abba Dabba Ding Dong. We'll go ahead and take that for Leviathan, plus the damage, obviously. Yeah, that was a one-shot. That was an absolute one-shot there. Range up. It's gonna go great with Trisagion. We get Capricorn and an Archie, brother. Oh, man. Okay. Well, we got Stanley and Lamb. We got everyone out of the way, but now we got to the danger now is we got to find a golden heart. We got to find the Mega Stand keys. With Wafer, any Sacrum Shuffle that we find is an automatic payout because it's gonna cost us half health. I don't know if you're noticing or not, but we are one-shotting all these bosses. It's not even conjecture at this point. We are one-shotting them. By God? Nope. Want to be by God. Don't even try Blast Assist. That was the fastest dang boss rush that you can see. Not that we have not seen, but yeah, there was a Sacrum Shuffle here, but unfortunately, we've already this ship has sailed, so we got to hope that we find a Sacrum Shuffle on the next few floors here. There's not one here, so I'm just gonna go to the boss. At a 9 Tails is great. Attack Dagger is great, but not what we need here. Looking for the Sacrum Shuffle. And there is a Sacrum here. Okay, so we're going to be able to go fight Megastan and then go to Delirium. Imagine starting June, the most terrifying month that we've encountered in this channel's history. Starting it off with not only a great run, not only a new run, but an Omega run. Is this the great turnaround? Remember, these are only oh my gosh. These are only costing us a half heart, by the way. Okay, now don't walk out of the room like an idiot. There we go. We got one. 30 cents, we don't care. We didn't even get a chance to shoot. All right. Megastan's key has been acquired. Having Mom's key and pay to play is also fantastic because more often than not, we're going to find coins inside of these golden chests. Unless, of course, we don't, as I'm trying to give an example. So it's not down there. I'm still opening up golden chests because I'm looking for HP upgrades at this point. We gotta make it to Old Hushy, which we will, obviously. Mom's Heart's already dead. We get an angel deal. Because we played the Sack Room Shuffle. Let's go see what Old Hushy has to say about this run. He's not gonna be happy. Save ourselves a 1 penny here. Sure. 120 volt, whatever. Fruitcake could be hilarious, but I'd rather take Infamy. It's too late for options. And we get 9 lives. That's a nice little insurance policy that we have here, just in case the unthinkable happens. Let's solve for our troubles. Remember, every single hit that we take is going to require 2 hits for us to lose the actual heart, which means we technically have double the HP than normally what we would have on a regular run without the wafer. And yeah, he's already dead. Oh my gosh, that is stupid damage right there. Good lord. We're getting lucky with these red portals, too, and I appreciate it, game. There goes Isaac, and then we got to go beat Blue Baby, turn around, beat Megastan, and then go on to beat Delirium. We've had Dadsky anyway, wow. Continuum might be a little bit of a mess for visuals, but that's okay. There we go. Now, in days gone by, you weren't guaranteed a Delirium portal at all. And for us to get a genuine, bona fide Omega run, you got to kill all bosses and all encounters in the same run. The only way you can do that is with Archie. I'm not gonna... We really don't need another quad shot. All it's going to do is make our tiers even worse. And just give us 1 extra Trisagion shot, which we honestly don't really need. Again, doing another reverse full clear here. Look at the size of this floor. What's going on here? Spelunker Helm. Doesn't really help us, but good to have, I guess. All right. Good luck, Megastan. You're going to need it, because we're going to get right up in your face. And all these guppy flies doing double our damage can be painful for you. Even on the backswing from Continuum, it's still one-shotting the bosses. He got 1 attack off. In fact, we gained health in there. The Megastan didn't make it. Curse the Maze. We have our Emperor card. School bag. Okay. So if we get another R key or some way to get an R key or a wild card or anything like that, we have a real chance of an Omega run. In fact, we're only just a one R key away from an Omega run. Or a teleport. Or a teleport from the mother fight, which we need to go do after we beat Isaac. Well, Delirium. Lots of steel. Lots of those have been popping up. More dimes. Euthanasia is fine. Guppy's Paw. I'm not going to use Guppy's Paw here because we actually still have Dark Princess Crown. Remember when we got that that item in this episode? That green cage got one shot. Our battery doesn't really do anything for us with our key, but we'll just take it anyway. You already know this ain't gonna be Delirium. And we're gonna get Conjoined too, which is gonna give us even more Trisagion shots. Good lord, man. How can you not be having fun on a run like this? Smash the like button, everybody. 2,000 likes and we get that much closer to the no void. What if we didn't have void on the void only run? I saw a lot of people calling for a no maximum luck run on the max luck run. I don't want to get too much in the habit of saying like, okay, well now what if we didn't take this item on this run? You know. But if it's popular demand enough, we'll consider it. I know that people have been asking. I don't know why I went over here. People have been asking for the no luck run, just to see what the difference would have been if we didn't have 500 luck on that last leg streak. And of course, the last boss that we find and go do is Delirium, as you would expect. Blocked by Infamy. How did he have a Blighted Ovum out that wasn't following him? So now goes Delirium like a sack of potatoes. Now we use our key. It's the same seed, same everything. Hey, everybody. So now all we need is either we need a teleport card so we can get out of the mother room, a wild card, or another R key. And with Sacred Orb, you never know. Take a Jesus Juice. This could pay out more than 6 cents, and it did. A lot more. Yeah, a whole lot more. Not every day you see 2 cardio coins in the same room. I mean, Soul of the Keeper. I wish I had this kind of payout for actual gambles. Yeah, it kind of took us on a little ride there at the end of their game, but that's all right. Yeah. So there's a couple options that we can get to force the Omega run. But for right now, we got to go to alt path. We got to go beat Mother. No, Hamilacria is a no-go here. checking all these shops because you just never know. You never know what you're going to find that could do it for us. Even Genesis is kind of on the board right now for us getting another R key. Reverse Emperor card again. Yeah, he already died. It absolutely has to scale with our damage. There's absolutely no other reason why I would just insta-kill everything. By it, I mean the lighter. Yeah, we don't need Spirit of the Night. We already have it. The Pyromaniac Brother, which we technically already kind of have. We need to find the white fire. There it is. I gotta find the mirror. Force papers. I'll take it, even though we're super capped on tiers right now. I don't know how we didn't take damage there. Ourselves the tiers up. Okay, there's the mirror. Go tap the white fire, so we turn to the lost. And then we go through the mirror to get our knife piece. Now, could we go get an extra boss out of this? Yes. Am I going to? No. I don't think it's necessary at this point. I should just let him burn from the lighter. Wow, lump of coal, that is going to change a lot. We don't need the golden penny anymore, the golden charge penny. We don't have an active item. Don't know if you knew that or not, but yeah, we do not need that. Come on. Super bandage, we definitely don't need any of that either. I have Belial. It does work with it does work, I believe, anyway, with Trisagion. Planetarium here. We actually don't want another Proptosis. I don't know if they have a negative interaction with each other, but it's just unnecessary. And if it does, oh, okay. Okay. Neptunus is gonna go crazy. Because we're basically tap firing right now anyway. But now with Neptunus, I can hold down the fire button and just let it rip. And just flood the whole dang screen with damage. I don't care about finding the golden buttons. We already have flying, so we can just bomb our way through. Okay, but now we need to start thinking about, we need a teleport. We need a teleport so we can get out of the mother fight if we end up not getting another R key. Wild card's off the table now because we've used other consumables. So it comes down to us either finding another R key or getting a teleport card and getting out of the mother fight. Now, with us having 9 lives, we can actually still be fine as long as we can bomb our way and kill ourselves after we beat mother to respawn out of the boss room. But that is assuming that there is a sack room shuffle in Corpse 2, which is rare. It does happen, but it's rare. Because then what you have to do is you take the teleport down to the lamb and then do a victory lap, and then you can go to Beast. Those 2 paths for us forward here. I also like the only damage we took in here was from me hitting a barrel. Could just diagonal walk that, I guess. Oh, we need the key. We got both knife pieces. Sad bombs and toothpicks, which we don't really care about. We certainly don't care about that. So down we go into Mausoleum. Organa. Yeah, bye-bye. Blood Clot's actually pretty good for this build here. The Pact again. Honestly, give me Jello. Jello's going to be even crazier damage for us. We need to go into the shop to buy a teleport. So that way we don't have to waste one of our lives and all the HP. I'll take a telepills too. I mean, I ain't gonna turn that down. Might as well check out the item room 2, and it's going to be Infestation 2. It's going to go great with our Hive Mind. Diplopia. It's a little late for Diplopia. We can take it, though, because we have School Bag. If we had that while we had our key, then, you know, we might be singing a different tune here. We take Diplopia. Might as well take Mom's Purse, because we have got definitely plenty of money here. No teleport card, so now we're going to be on the lookout for Tinted Skulls or Telepills. Otherwise, then we're going to have to use our 9 lives to die and get out of the mother fight. Which is, it's definitely an option, but it's not like a perfect option. Bloody Gust is fine. Sun card gives us mapping. Bring a smelter again. It doesn't really matter with perfection. If you take damage, you lose it anyway, even if you smelt it. Void. Void could give us a Tears Up. Not worth using Diplopia on, though, I don't think. Another Sun card. All we're looking for is a, you know what, I don't even care, game. Just one way to teleport out of a room, and that's fine. One tinted skull for a full card, stars card, hermit card, anything like that. And take another negative just for the damage up. We could take Eye of Belial or Book of Belial for damage, but we already have plenty of damage, as you can tell. All right, it's down to corpse, and there needs to be one of two things. Well, actually, it needs to be two things. We need to find a Sacrum Shuffle, not on this floor, but the next floor. And we need to be able to get out of the mother fight. So Leviathan, yeah, it doesn't cut it. So this would be the all-telling right here. And there is a Sacrum. Okay. So all we need to do now is be able to get out of the mother fight without, well, there's a balls of steel pill would be fine too, but yeah, this would allow us to teleport out of the mother fight, and then that's all we need. It's just a teleport. Even if we don't get a teleport, we can still off ourselves. I don't like giving up this much HP, but for the sake of an Omega run, especially a June Omega run, especially a June 1st Omega run, I'm willing to do anything here. So looking for a tinted skull now. I don't care about losing HP right now because we have so much damage. Mother is just going to be an afterthought anyway. What I'm doing is I'm priming this while we have HP, because we're going to have to lose this HP anyway to die in the mother fight. I would have preferred 7 soul hearts there. Okay, so we have soul hearts down there. Just give us some starter HP after we off ourselves. The wafer is huge here too, because that allows us to tap multiple times if we don't find a teleport, multiple times on the Sacrum Shuffle, meaning that we won't die immediately. We get a stars card. That's it. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. We are going to start off June with a bona fide Omega run. Holy smokes. Wow. The first time, I think, in Mosh Pit history that we're starting off an entire month with an Omega run. That is unbelievable. And for it to be June, no less, is also even more unbelievable. Wow. You got to give a thumbs up for that. I mean, how could you not? So all we have to do now is just go beat Lamb. Brimstone ruins this build. Flat out. Straight up ruins this build. I'm going to use Diplopia here. Because I don't want to pay the money for although double Brimstone though. No, Trisagian's still better. In this case, Trisagian's still better. We just got to do a victory lap here, then go beat Old Beastie, and that's it. One more time, give it up for the Omega run, everybody. 3rd seed, Delta Hotel, Alpha Charlie, Tango, Quebec, 1 Alpha. A June Omega run, a June 1st Omega run at that. Wow. I did not have that on my 2026 bingo card. Oh, wait, I did. Well, lucky me.
2 of clubs.
The mosh pit is all collectively woken up all of a sudden. Insane. Insane. Crazy run. I would have never would have thought that we would have a month, the first run of the month, be an Omega run. And you know, you come into June with very low expectations for just given our history of bad runs in June, and then all of a sudden the Uno reverse comes out, and you gotta love it. Toxic Shock is going to absolutely destroy everything before we even get a chance to shoot anything. This base damage is going to be ugly. For all the right reasons. Enjoy it, everybody. You don't get to see runs like this too much. Look at this. We get two Jellos as well. Not that we'll ever use them, because things are just going to die. If we get a red portal, I'm just going to take it, because obviously there's nothing else that we need. I mean, seriously. What else do we need in this run? We've gotten everything. Well, there is one item that we need. There is one item. You know who we're talking about. We need Little Sissy. Little Sissy. Where's she at? She's the missing piece of the puzzle here. No, taking 2 school bags does not give you a 3rd slot for active items. Although that would be funny and cool. Just don't work like that, unfortunately. Get the stapler for even more stupid damage. We get a 3rd brimstone, which we, needless to say, will not be taking. Man, oh man. I want to know who gave an actual, real, audible, clear cheer when you saw that teleport card, and also, of course, the Sack Room Shuffle pop up in Corpse 2. Be honest. I want to know who out there in the mosh pit's really digging it. Really feeling this episode. How immersed were you? Because, man, I truly was not expecting us to have a teleport on there. I was like, we're not going to get it. We're not going to be able to get a teleport. And even if we do, there's no way a Sack Room spawns. They are that rare in Corpse 2. We are 1 floor from pay dirt here. Absolutely no need to take anything. We're just going to go straight to old Beastie and let the prophecy conclude with an Omega run. Mausoleum, we go straight to the note. Now, because we used our key, I have to spawn in the note in order for this to happen. This is a bug that occurs in the game. If you have our key, there's no way getting around it. But luckily we have the console command.
It's gone. Just get over it.
What do you mean it's gone?
Even in ultra late game here, we're still able to just one-shot everything. This doesn't really matter. More shot speed, sure. What are you doing? Also, I don't know where's the music? Here. We had sound effects but no music. We have 142 damage, thanks to Chronolite. We get Sci-Fly. If you're wondering why there's items in these rooms, it's because, remember, we skipped a lot of them thanks to card reading. There's also 2 Isaacs.
Just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to. You're just
Shut up, man. Shut
Yeah.
up.
Lack of a G, we definitely do not need here.
good. Leave. We'll be fine without you. Abandon us like you've abandoned yourself.
I mean, we're killing super champs without even doing anything. And honestly, not a very slow Omega run either. We were kind of booking it here. 3 soul hearts just in case we need it, which we don't.
Pray for your salvation. Come, pray with us, Isaac.
Rune bag, we don't really care about at this point. It's a little moot. I'm just following where Spelunker Helm tells us to go.
Where are you going?
Now this might be a super quick beast kill. I mean, really, really quick.
Needs you.
So get ready, old beastie, because you're going to need help. Getting ourselves a gigantic Omega run to start off June. Maybe this is the great turnaround we needed. Maybe June will be even better than May. Or maybe it's the fact that I'm still recording this in May. Who knows? Either way, though, what a run. The Dogma's already dead. Dogma did not make it. And we're going to take both of the... we're just going to do this. Let the Jellos... Just kind of see what happens, you know? It's instant death. Death died before he was even around. The only damage we've taken is from Sharp Plug. This might be the fastest beast kill you ever see. Oh, it does not get any more one shot than that. Absolutely insane. That might be the most powerful Omega run we've ever had. Good Lord. Tri-Sagian carrying the torch. And the Mosh Pit carrying the like streak goal. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click the like button. And of course, if you have any hype points from doing so, you can spend them on this video. Come on, this video deserves a coordinated hype effort from the Mosh Pit. So let's make it happen. Here's your screenshot of the day submitted by Llama Drama on the Sinvicta subreddit. Top thread was anti-Sinvicta navigation. Going straight to Delirium in one room is wild work there. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hyping. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, whew, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like GKiller0323, LightCloud6177, All Day Ode, and Carlos Ibanez. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.